Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl Shay Miller Ray, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is about patience and the fact that you lack patience, and that's what leads to the lack of self-control and the lack and these crazy behaviors that you may have when you're on your journey, right? We lose patience with ourselves, we lose patience with the process, we lose patience with everything and everybody. And there's just times where we just do not want to go with the steps. But every day is one step at a time, one choice at a time, one decision at a time, one thing at a time, and you can only effectively master one thing at a time. Being patient really is important during our journey so that we don't lose control of ourselves, so we don't lose our will to continue, right? Self-control allows us to navigate along with discipline. Discipline keeps you in one place or keeps you on a routine, while self-control makes sure that you always be mindful and remember that you have habits, that you have things that you put in place, discipline to set a standard for your self-control so that you don't lose control of yourself. There's times in our life where people might lose control of themselves because of money, may lose control of yourself because of your lack of patience, lack of faith, lack of belief, of lack of money. Anything in life can make you lose patience. And when you lose patience, you lose self-control. You lose self-control, you lose the lack of the ability to, some people want to give up, some people want to give up on life. A lot of people naturally do. But that doesn't mean you have to. Patience requires waiting. Waiting requires sowing. When you're sowing in seasons that you don't see nothing happening, you need to continue on doing what you've always done. Maybe you need to adjust the way you've been doing it. Maybe do some self-reflection and see how you can improve from how you've been doing things, and how can you go forward implementing these things in a better light or a better way. Patience is really good, given that if you have kids, you won't lose your temper on them. You won't lose your temper on random people. You won't lose your temper in your attitude in your relationship, and you just won't get out of control. You won't just be randomly doing bad things. You won't randomly just spend a whole lot of money. You won't just do a whole lot of stuff that you no longer serve you purpose. Self-control is important because when you understand the things that you're not controlling, that's why it's called self. You got to get control over yourself. You need to control you. You're the only one who can regulate that. You're the only one that can put a stop to smoking or drinking or cursing or staying up late when you know you need to wake up, or doing things like saying bad things about yourself when you know you should be saying better things, or believing for the things you want, or doing things that you want so that you can have things tomorrow. Like, it's a lot of people who say they want things but complain about them and never do anything about it. So it's just coming to this realization that patience requires a level of self-control that a lot of people are not ready and mature for. Self-control meaning you got to get yourself in check, and you always need to be real with you. Self-control also means that once you realize the behaviors and patterns that you may have, you have to put in place a discipline, set boundaries that you yourself may not be comfortable with, you might not be used to, because you don't have a system like you have a system of brushing your teeth and taking a bath. You have to get up every day and do the same thing over and over again in order to create better behaviors. Self-discipline requires you to discipline yourself in the areas that you lack or have no self-control in. If you want to be better in a specific aspect and you know you're not good at it, you need to implement self-control. But that requires acknowledging what you're not good at, or acknowledging the things that you need to get rid of or that no longer serve you purpose, and implementing discipline. Discipline is self-love. Self-love requires a little harshness that you know you're not supposed to eat too much candy when you should be nurturing your body and feeding your soul. It's just love, guys. You need to treat yourself better so that you can have a better future. This is on patience, guys. And patience require your calmness. You have to be calm when being patient with others. Being patient with yourself. Breathe and know that it's okay, because every day won't go easy when you're learning patience. God will put you in situations and circumstances with people that will allow you to be better at patience.